All right, so now that we've sanded and scraped the area, we're ready for the mudding and caulking phases. Now this is where the fruits of your labor really are going to start to show. Now what you need to do is get some a caulking tube. I recommend just Wright. What we're going to do here is open up the tip of the tube. Now the tip of the tube is very important, so because if the hole is too big, you'll make a mess, and if it's too small, you won't be able to get any out. So you want a hole that is about this size. That's probably, the hole is around 1/4 of your pinky finger nail. 1/4 of your pinky fingernail. And so what we're going to do is just load it into the gun like so. A couple squeezes and we're golden. Now what I do here is I will take my rag like so and put it on my finger, and then I'll dip my finger into this bucket of water. Now that's just going to make the caulking, I just dry it out so it's damp and not wet, but what that's going to do is that's going to make it so the caulking comes out and doesn't stick to me and doesn't stick to places where it shouldn't be all over the window. Now, I just caulked right there, as you can see. It was very simple, and now, I mean, it looks much better. But what we're going to do is take your finger so it's barely at the tip. And so you touch the tip of the caulking gun and your finger at the same time, and then you pull. And that's it. And then you take a damp part of the rag that you just wet and you just wipe. And right there, we're going to go through and caulk this whole window. And it's gonna come out nice. Now it's a bit tedious of a process, but you want to make sure that everywhere you see dark, you put this white caulking. So you shouldn't see any cracks or any darkness anywhere, because that's the mark of a lazy painter. And if I want to do the corners, it's simple. Just go and then trace it out. Now it's important that you remember that once this caulking dries, you can't get it off really. So what you do now is permanent. So just don't leave any, because it will stay where you left it. All right. A lot of times on windows, what can happen is the sides can go unpainted or unfinished. So you just want to make sure that You are not that painter who doesn't finish the sides. Yes. And this side, it's pretty bad over here, but I think it's not that bad that I won't be able to use caulking on it. So what we're gonna do is just do the same sort of things we've been doing. You don't put too little because then you'll just have to go back and do it again. Now this is also gonna make the house a little warmer. You know, it's gonna be good. Gonna save some money on the heating bill because now it's gonna be more airtight. So less cold will be getting in your home. What we want to do is try to make our caulking job look as much like the original wood as possible. So I'm just going to take my hand here and try to fashion out of the caulking material the end of the window.